guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Now here is Ionescu. Here's Jones. Nails the baby hook.
Just shrugging off the contact. Making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
Pass to Williams. Right outside. No good from outside. Stewart inside. Covered by Collier. Ionescu outside. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
3 points.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Howard, guarded by Jones. Jonquel Jones with the block.
Displaying strong vertical reflexes. No shot is guaranteed to go in when Jones is lurking.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Sabali. Lainey Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Sabali. No good on the 3. Howard with the ball. Stewart's there. Here's McBride. Lainey Hamilton covering. Back to McBride. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Lots to love about Napheesa Collier and her game. What do you like the most, though, Tim?
As you said, Blake, there is a lot of things that Napheesa does very well. I mean, she can score, rebound, defend, play make. Collier's ability to do it all. Be versatile. That's my favorite.
Stewart misses. Guarded by Sabali. Napheesa Collier on the wing. Outside Williams. A kick out to McBride. Screen by Howard. The 3. McBride misses. New York leading. Outside Stewart. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Outside Williams. Napheesa Collier on the wing. Drills it from outside.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Ionescu outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Outside Howard. Pass to Collier. Now Williams. And the foul called on Courtney Williams. That is her first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up. Nice play.
Yeah, and that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
Now here is Ionescu. Shoots it up. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Right outside. Collier. Back to McBride. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. The Liberty Trail. To the paint. Sabali. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Outside Williams. the screen. The baseline J, and she didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's New York with it. Castellini Hamilton. Now Stewart. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level. Defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And that one misses.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league. And if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge. Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Now here is Ionescu. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. The Lynx leading. Pass to Juhas. And here's Collier. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for two.
And a 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Napheesa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
And good on both. Ionescu has it. Pass to Allen. Launches it. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at, the ability to make everybody around her better.
Now here's Collier. 7 points in the game. The 3 is up. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Pass to Sabali. Ionescu. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today. You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
And so it's New York with it. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. Pass to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
That's a great job by Rebecca Gardner of rotating the basketball, and her teammate ends up with a wide open look.
Back to Williams. From past the arc, Satu Sabali comes up with the board.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Allen. Back to Ionescu. Pulls up. Minnesota grabs the miss.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Now here's Coffee. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. A shot by Collier, no good.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
The Lynx trailing. Now Caldwell. Here's Uhas. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
It's on Allen. Lots of fantastic players in this league, no doubt about it. But who do you consider the most versatile?
I'll go with Nafisa Collier. She pretty much fills it up everywhere on the stat sheet, whether it's points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Collier gives you everything.
And you mentioned those numbers. I mean, she's been a Defensive Player of the Year as well. You know, Collier can guard or play basically every position. You know, Nafisa Collier is a superstar with serious versatility.
Good on the second free throw.
And Uhas is just such an effective role player, right? She knows when it's time to score, rebound, or pass.
Pass to Jones. Now Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. New York, no good that time either.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up. She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
And that one's good. Jones.
All the hard work paying off for Jones, making a complicated dribble move look easy.
Back to Williams. Pass to Coffee. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. An opportunity for a three-point play.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
So both teams changing it up here.
Shooting one.
One shot.
New York leading. Pass to Gardner. Now here's Jones, guarded by Uhas. Here's Jones, and fouled hard that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line.
It's going to go on Dorka Uhas.
Anytime the possession ends up with Jones having the ball down low, it's a good trip for them.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
She's off on the first.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
She hits the second from the line.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
When you think about it, I mean, she's born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
Pass to Johannes. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Here's Caldwell. And here's Kayla McBride. An amazing shot to just barely beat the buzzer.
Blake, that is as big a shot as you're ever going to see.
You ever hit a shot that big, Tim? Look, she was calling for the ball and was just dying to take that shot.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Lynx ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
A lot of trips to the line for them through the first. Very aggressive offensively.
And they're making full use of their home court advantage, I'll tell you that much. Fans have really helped them.
Here's Johannes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jones right side. Pass to Johannes. For three. Rebound by Juhas. The Lynx with the lead. Here's Caldwell. Decent Collier for three. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Johannes. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Three-pointer. That ball is off target, and that miss makes her 2 for 3. Coffee outside. Pass to Caldwell. Right outside. And a miss there on the triple. New York trailing here. Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. The 15-footer, good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Coffee outside from deep. New York with the rebound. Here's Allen. And the three off target. Now the Lynx with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Coffee. From outside, off the mark. And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 2. Lets the three fly. And Hamilton can't hit. Outside Howard. Coffee. That doesn't go either for Nia Coffee. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. McBride covering. Here's Allen. Jones drains the three-pointer.
Well, Jones makes those at a high clip, so you can't really give her any room to work.
Coffee outside. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. And the basket by McBride.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. No problems knocking that one down.
3.
The Lynx trailing. Coffee outside. Pass to McBride. Jacks up a three. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Gets it to go from downtown.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Coffee outside. Back to McBride. Takes the three. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Juhas. That's foul number 2 for her.
Substitution on the court.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Liberty making a switch here. Here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right outside. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Ionescu outside. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Pass to Gardner. Finished off the break.
Well, when Gardner's at top speed, good luck, because you probably won't catch up to her.
And here are the Lynx now. 6-point game. And here's Howard. From downtown. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Johannes. Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Picked by Jones. That three off the mark. And here are the Lynx now. Right outside. Here's Williams. And the Lynx miss again.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball. Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Now here's Jones. 8 points for her. Score the basket, her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Here's Caldwell. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. The three. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
And the Liberty call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Jones. 10 points for her. Pass to Allen. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Covered by Collier. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Outside Williams. Caldwell. To the middle. Howard. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. New York leading. Here's Jones. And they pick up 2.
And I think Jones's versatility as a scorer is what makes her just so dangerous. And it's also what allows her to take over like this.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Howard. Defended by Stewart. 9 feet out. And the bank shot is good.
I just love the composure Howard plays with inside. She's so comfortable around the rim.
Now Allen. Back to Ionescu.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Five on the clock. Over to the wing. Baseline J on the way. And it's New York with another.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Now here's Uhas. Pass to Caldwell. Howard. And here's Caldwell. For 3, Nafisa Collier. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Now Lainey Hamilton. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. Now here's Williams. Outside Howard. Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Uhas. She's guarded closely. Collier can't get it to go. And it's New York's ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by the Lynx. And here's Howard. Pass to Caldwell. Collier. Another miss by Nafisa Collier.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. And that one's good. Collier.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she...
And the first half now in the books. It's the Liberty. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going again. What can you say? McBride, an impressive effort here today.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
The Lynx trailing. Pass to Howard. McBride fires from deep. Stewart grabs the miss. Here's Ionescu. Sabali the screen. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Pass to McBride. Howard, guarded by Jones. Clock at 6. Collier outside. Over Stewart. The rebound by the Liberty.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
And here's Ionescu. For 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Here's Collier. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Ionescu, left side. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Off target from outside. McBride with the ball. Laney Hamilton covering. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Collier. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Just no hesitation going up with it. Collier's confidence is what allows her to drain quick shots.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Collier. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's New York with a 3.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Howard. Back to Collier. Pass to McBride. 3-pointer. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
How about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Laney Hamilton. Takes the 3, and Jones gets him to go.
Answering right back, Jonquel Jones, a 3 of her own.
How about Benijah Laney Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Laney Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player.
Outside, Laney Hamilton. Pass to Stewart. Back to Laney Hamilton. Jones. Ionescu outside. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. If she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
Now here's Williams. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. That shot missing.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And yep, it's good.
That's the physicality coaches like to see around the rim. Jones doesn't back down from anyone.
Pass to McBride. Looking to end the run. New York with the rebound. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. To the left wing. Here's Stewart. Jones outside. Ionescu. Misses the three.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And the basket by Collier.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Ionescu can't get it to go. This Lynx squad struggling. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. They'll eat you alive.
Now here is Stewart. She has 7. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Over McBride. And it's Collier with the rebound. Drive by Kayla McBride. It's tipped. Pass to Collier. This one for 3. And the Lynx, another 3.
And things, they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Now here's Collier. 24 points for her. Off target with the 3. Ionescu outside. And counts the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Caldwell.
Pass to Collier. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Using her high basketball IQ, Collier takes advantage of overeager defenders and gets to the line.
Nafisa Collier. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good at the line. Now here's Ionescu. She's got 27. Launches a 3. Minnesota grabs the miss.
On the wing, Courtney Williams. Collier.
Back to Williams.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
6 on the shot clock. The screen by Collier. For three, Kayla McBride.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
And now the Lynx fast break. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Ionescu. And here's Johannes. Back to Ionescu. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
We've seen Satu Sabali take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. I mean, the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satu's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Liberty making a change here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. McBride with the ball. She's got 18. The 3 ball bangs home the trifecta.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for her. They get it back. Here's Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's going to go on Dorka Juhas.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
And she knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Now the Lynx with it. Down by 12. Collier outside. From outside the arc. Johannes with the rebound. Ionescu outside. Pass to Gardner. There's the 3. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
That's just supreme confidence from Gardner, knowing how efficient she can be off the catch.
Now Caldwell. And here's Juhas. Collier outside. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 16. She can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Back to Jones. Ionescu left side. Pass to Johannes. Shot from the top of the key. And it's New York with another. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Liberty out in front, leading by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. The tray. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Down low. Here's Juhas. Nice pass led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now that's how you run the pick and roll. Juhas on the receiving end that time.
Now Allen. Back to Ionescu. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. Coffee outside.
Pass to Caldwell.
6 to shoot.
Now here's Juhas.
And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Here's Bebish.
Nice D from Nia Coffee. And here are the Lynx now. It's an 18-point game. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. That one, good for 2.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Coffee outside. Back to Williams. Here's the 3. That's good, and it's Nia Coffee with the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Pass to Allen. Back to Ionescu. Here's the pick from the arc.
Rebound by Juhas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Ionescu can't get it to go.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Courtney Williams for 3. And it's Courtney Williams again missing. On offense, here the Liberty. Here's Allen. Let's go with a 3. New York, no good that time either. Outside Williams.
Juhas sets the screen. Pass to Caldwell.
Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
Makes it off the glass.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Pass to Coffee.
Caldwell.
Outside Williams. Here's Howard. Launches it.
Lee Hamilton with the rebound.
Now Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Ionescu outside. Pass to Johannes. Back to Ionescu. Allen shoots over Coffee. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Banked in off the glass.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Coffee.
And here's Caldwell.
Now here's Howard.
Lainey Hamilton covering.
Howard inside. Count that one.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
Pass to Allen. Back to Ionescu.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Here's Johannes. No good on the triple.
Now here's Juhas.
He's tightly guarded.
Juhas sets the screen.
Courtney Williams for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty.
The ball goes to New York. Substitution on the court.
And here's Sabali. Stewart up top. Pass to Johannes. Jones left side. Outside Stewart. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Guarded by Sabali.
And here's Caldwell.
Collier outside.
Caldwell.
Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
And it's New York's ball. Outside Stewart. Screen by Stewart. From deep, Satu Sabali sinks a three-pointer.
Intelligent play call by Satu Sabali. The pick and roll gets her all the space she needs.
Pass to Juhas. Caldwell.
Right outside.
Juhas sets the screen.
It's intercepted. Here's Sabali. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Really good at working off the ball. You see Sabali find space and make well-timed cuts. She just gets it.
Pass to Caldwell.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And the Liberty with possession here. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Stewart with the screen. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Inside. Here's Ionescu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
Outside Williams. Right outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Howard. Will it go? She gets it in there.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Here's Ionescu. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
Pass to McBride. And here's Howard. Guarded by Jones. Howard inside, working on Jones. Jonquel Jones with the block. Now here is Ionescu. Now here's Sabali. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put
Find
you
the
in
lanes.
elite company.
Find the lanes.
In her 4th season,
One shot.
things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star.
And the free throw, no good.
How about the toughness of Satou Sabally, both mentally and physically? She's a competitor who really pushes herself to get her team exactly what they need.
Pass to McBride. From past the arc, Satou Sabally comes up with the board. Ionescu. Here's Gardner. And here's Ionescu. Gardner with it. Here's Johannes. Off target from three-point range. Left side, Howard. With the floater. Collier inside. She's covered by Gardner. They grab their own miss. Off the mark there with the three. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Sabally. Ionescu up top. Pass to Sabally. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up